Hey, I'm Liv and welcome back to my channel Endless Pages. Welcome to today's video, which is my reading goals for 2024. So hello, yes, it is that time of year again, time to talk about my reading goals for 2024. I always feel like I struggle with these videos a little bit because in my personal life I'm not super organized. I'm not one who typically sets goals for myself. Probably partly laziness, partly because I just know it doesn't really work for my brain and I can never quite follow through. But I always set these goals to try and make myself more organized and hold myself accountable. It never works, but I continue to do it year after year because I'm delusional. So let's get the obvious one out the way. How many books do I want to read in 2024? This is going to be a little bit different to the last 2 years. So the last 2 years my goal has been 65 books. And I've always kind of just made it, but things have changed. For the last 3 months I have started full-time work, and I feel that next year, having a whole year where I'm working full-time, 65 books is just not realistic. I think the only reason I've been able to make it this year is because I spent the majority of the year being only part-time, so I had more time on my hands to read. But I just think for next year 65 books is just an unrealistic goal. So I'm going to lower it to 50. I know it's not like a huge but I mean it's a 15 book difference. I still feel like 50 is attainable and putting less pressure on because we don't want to make it a hobby, not fun. So yeah, I'm going to set it at 50 this next year. And hopefully that is a bit more manageable and more realistic with how many days I have off now. I should also say I had a lot of unaccomplished goals this year in terms of reading. So a lot of these are going to be a bit repetitious if you remember anything I said in my 2023 goals video. So a lot of them are being carried over. Anyway, goal number 2 is diversity. This is always going to be a goal for me. Obviously diversity in the characters I'm reading and diversity in the authors that I'm reading. I want to somehow track this potentially. I don't know how. I know that people have made spreadsheets before, so if anyone knows good reading tracker spreadsheets where I can say I can tick off this has disability rep, this has LGBTQIA plus rep, this has BIPOC rep, any of those kind of things. If anyone knows any good ways or good trackers, please do let me know. Yeah, so I want to focus on diversity in LGBTQIA plus reads, disability rep in books, read more translated books. Yeah, I also this year I did in Pride Month I just read queer books and that was really fun, so I want to do another vlog where I do that again. But yes, this should always be at the forefront of my mind when I'm picking my reads. Wren from the Reading Wren found a awesome bingo board for me, and this is by Rainbow Librarian. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. Over on Instagram, I will tag their Instagram in the description below, but they found Wren found me this bingo board from their Instagram. So this is their reading challenge for 2024. So I will be trying to fulfill these prompts throughout the year. If you have any recs for any of these prompts, please do let me know as well. In 2024, I really want to continue to explore new genres. I did a kind of little mini horror reading vlog in November for the spooky season. I'll pop it up on the cards if you want to watch that vlog. I like the vlog, I think it's fun. So yeah, I tried out horror kind of for the first time-ish and was pleasantly surprised by how much I loved a couple of the books. So I want to get that feeling again. It's such a good feeling being like, whoa, I've just opened a whole nother new genre that I could find books that I love in, and I was pleasantly surprised at how much I enjoyed them and was so enthralled by the books that I read. So I want to continue to do that and try new genres, and just go in with good I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Good intentions? No, that's not what I mean. With a good attitude, I guess, and get that feeling again of being pleasantly surprised at how much I like the genre. So yeah, I want to read new genres. I want to read more horror. I want to read more thrillers. I read so many good thrillers this year, and oh my god, I love thrillers now. And I want to, what other quick ones can I pop in? Oh, I want to participate in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy readathon that Wren and Mel are hosting, I mean. And I want to read more like super popular crime writers like Lee Child, John Grisham and Cleves, those kind of ones. If anyone has any recommendations of where to start with those authors or similar authors that I should give a go, yeah, the library I work at, all the oldies love all those books, so I feel like it will make me better at my job because I'll be able to chat to them about it, and I'm just really curious. Obviously they're popular for a reason, right? Let's talk sequels. In my 2023 reading goal video, I said that I wanted to read at least 2 sequels a month. And I quote from that video, I said that goal was totally reasonable. And I don't think I even was successful in doing that in any of the months out of the 12 months. Like, I could be wrong, I haven't checked, but I don't think that I've read 2 sequels in 1 month. So that was absolutely atrocious, and I completely failed that goal. So I'm going to have to treat myself a little bit like a child here and adjust the goal and make it a little bit easier for me, even though 2 books is just like so little. So I'm going to say that in 2024 I want to read at least 1 sequel a month. That's only 12 sequels. Like, the fact that I have to set the goal so low and I might not even achieve that, like, that's embarrassing. Okay, this goal might sound a little bit strange, but there is some like reasoning behind it. And in 2024, I would like to participate in less readathons. So I feel like I really push myself. And I mean, it's not a bad thing. I push myself to be involved in readathons because there were so many that I was excited about and so many that covered topics that I loved and just thought was so creative. But I really feel like for someone who reads like I do and is so easily distracted from this hobby, I feel like readathons are not good for my reading. I get slumpy so easily, so quickly, and I get home from work, I'm so tired, I just find any excuse not to read. So I feel like readathons are kind of were really detrimental to my reading this year, and I know that sounds crazy, but my brain works differently, alright? It's, yeah. I feel like it really affected my reading this year. So I'm not saying I don't want to participate in any readathons, because I obviously am going to participate in Bookemon by Merb because it's Merb and it's Bookemon and it's amazing. There will be exceptions, but yeah, I'm not saying no readathons, I'm just saying less readathons. And these are kind of tied to some other kind of points that I want to make about my reading for 2024. Is, yeah, I want to do less readathons and more focused on mood reads and what I want to read. I'm still going to make TBR videos, but a lot of them I think are just going to be tentative TBRs. This is kind of what I'm in the mood for. I might read this, I might not. I enjoy making those TBRs because I'm putting in books there that I actually want to read and not, you know, putting in books there because they meet prompts. My next goal is to restart the reading journal. So I did technically start a reading journal this year, and I didn't even get past January because, yeah, because I'm me, pretty much. That's my excuse. It's me, so, you know. And when I did start it, I was really finding it fun. I think I said when I started it, like, I know it's not going to be good, and it's just kind of for me. I was never planning on showing it on the channel because that shit's embarrassing. And as a 25-year-old, this looks like a 5-year-old's art project, but I was really enjoying doing it, and I did kind of find it calming, like just designing it and making it look how I wanted, and it made me feel excited about the reading year ahead, putting all my goals in and all of that stuff. And yeah, I'm looking through it right now, and I got it all set up, and I've written 1 review, and I haven't even like I haven't even stuck the picture of the book in. That's all I did. So 2024, I'm going to rip out these like 5 pages and I'm going to start again. I feel like this will also be beneficial to start this up again because, I don't know, a couple of days ago I just filmed my November TBR and it was filmed very, very late. And I couldn't remember like a single thing about any of the books that I read in November. So that video is a hot garbage fire mess. It's probably already out as of the time you're watching this, so good luck with that one. But I just feel like if I'm keeping this up to date and writing reviews in this, it will make my wrap-ups better because they'll be more detailed. I will have more memories and more talking points rather than just trying to make it up all on the spot and remember, and it just comes out as like a ranty mess where I'm just kind of really repeating myself and not making very good points. So the reading journal will be fun, as well as beneficial to my videos, I think. Anyway, yeah, so like I was kind of proud of this, to be honest, and then it just, yeah, like, oh man, there's half finished pages on here even at the start. I like even made a little like, can't see it. It's really bad, like bookshelves to count how many books I read. That took me so long. Like it was kind of cute, kind of ugly but kind of cute, and I just, yeah, I remember having fun doing this. So yeah, 2024. I don't know when I'm gonna have freaking time to have this ready for next year because it's already what, the 18th? Yeah, the 18th of December. So I don't know when that's happening, but it's happening at some point. Again, I want to participate in the 12 and 12 and 24 and 24 reading challenges. I did not come close to completing either one of these goals in 2023. I just kind of ignored my friend's one, actually, my 12 and 12. Yeah, I read one book off here. Wow, amazing. So if you don't know, 12 and 12 is 12 books from 12 friends to read. So I'm currently collecting those on Instagram, and 24 and 24 is just 24 books you would like to read in 2024. I haven't started that list yet. I should probably film it before the year's over. I've got one book on that list so far, so that list is going great. But yeah, I want to do those again next year. I don't think I will continue on with Buzzwordathon like I tried to do in 2023 because I did 1 month and then forgot about it. So that's one I won't be continuing on with. Let's move on to my kind of channel goals. So in terms of uploads, I think last year I kind of said something similar. So again, sorry for the repetition, but I will just keep putting these goals on until I actually do them. I think last year I said I don't want to put too much pressure on what I'm uploading. This is a hobby. So I think, I don't know, this year I'm saying I want to do a video a week. I feel like that is honestly the most realistic goal I could set. Anything less, anything more frequent than that is just not realistic. And I think I said something similar last year, but in the back of my mind I had a different goal. In the back of my mind I was like, no, I can do a video every 2 to 3 days. So even though I set the goal like less frequent than that, I had a secret goal in the back of my head, if that doesn't sound crazy, if you know what I mean. So no secret goals this year. I'm going to say at least one video a week because I think that is the only manageable goal I can set. Because as much as I like to pretend that I don't look at the numbers, I look at the numbers, and I feel that to be able to get growth, I need to be frequently uploading. I don't feel that. I know that. I know you have to be frequently uploading to get growth. And I do like seeing that growth and like seeing my viewers grow because, I mean, who wouldn't? So yeah, I'm going to say one video a week, which I know is not super frequent, but that's what I'm happy with. That's what I'm setting it as. It's not going to change. If I happen to get videos up more frequently than that for like a week or two, then that's not going to stay. I'm not going to say, well, then it's got to continue that way. That's just what it's going to be. It's just going to be more frequent uploads maybe in 1 month than the other. I'm not going to set days. I'm not going to do any of that because I will not stick to it and I would just get annoyed at myself. So yeah, one video a week, because I do have a subscriber goal. And yeah, in 2024, I think I want to aim for 500 subscribers, which is a very big and daunting goal for me because my growth is small and takes a lot of time because I'm not a frequent uploader. you know, the two go hand in hand. It makes sense. And I mean, look at me, look at the quality. I'm a mess, I'm a hot mess, the videos are hot messes. It makes sense. So yeah, I want to hit 500 subscribers next year. And I'm currently, as of filming this, on, what did I say the date was? I told you I'm a hot mess. The 17th of December. I'm currently at 294. So yeah, basically like 300 in a year, which I've never done before, never gotten close to before, but yeah, I like setting a goal. You never know. You never know. Maybe once I hit 300, it'll be easier to go higher. You know what I mean? Like once you hit a certain number, more people are likely to subscribe. I don't know. That's my goal. My other channel goal is to read more themed reading vlogs. I feel like I had so many ideas that I really wanted to do this year and just like didn't prioritize, didn't make time for, and then ran out of time. So I'm going to tell you guys which ones I want to do to keep me accountable. Ew. So first one I want to film is like queer space reading vlog. So books that are set in space with queer characters. I already have my pile of books that I want to read for this vlog, so that's all sorted. I just need to read them. Other one I want to do is more TBR jar videos. I feel like they're fun and they're some of my favorite videos to watch, so I want to do that. My other one I want to do is Australian crime. I love thrillers, and I discovered Jane Harper, the author this year, Australian crime author, and she is a queen. So I want to explore the Australian crime genre a lot more, because I feel like maybe that's what like we're good at. Australian writers seem to be really good at crime. When I think of Australian authors now, all I think is Australian crime authors. So I feel like there's like a gold mine of like books that I'm missing out on in that kind of area. So yes, and then the final one is, well, the final one for now is the Women's Prize for Fiction. So I actually did start this vlog earlier in the year. So I will pop a link if you don't know what the Women's Prize is. They have a bunch of different categories. Obviously it's a prize for female authors, and they have different like I think they have one for non-fiction, fiction. I want to do fiction. I started reading the shortlisted books for 2023 and was having such a good time trying out these books that I never would have picked up otherwise. And I think I read 2.5 books for the vlog and I just got scrapped, and I'm so disappointed that I did that. So I want to try again for the 2024 shortlist. Yeah, I discovered a really fucking weird but brilliant book pod doing that vlog that I haven't been able to talk about. I don't think I've talked about on my channel because the vlog got scrapped. So I might just have to talk about it in a separate video. I don't know. But yeah, I want to do this again for 2024 and actually read the shortlist this time. I feel like doing themed vlogs will just be like beneficial for my channel overall. I think making this fun kind of content will keep me interested in doing YouTube. When I am tired and grumpy, YouTube becomes not a priority, and I think doing these fun vlogs will keep me interested, and I feel like make my channel more interesting. I feel like I need to be more creative with what I post. All the booktubers I watch are so creative and clever, and sometimes it just makes you feel a bit, you know, about your own channel and about the content that I'm putting out, and I feel like all I put out is just like TBR, wrap up, book haul, and that's it. So I really want to do more themed reading vlogs and just generally more reading vlogs in 2024. They are easier to make than a sit down video. You just film a quick update after work, after you've done some reading, that's it. I feel like it'll make, you know, the whole channel better. It'll keep me interested, it'll make the channel more interesting, and it'll make it easier for me to be able to put out content more frequently and keep to that goal of 1 video a week. So the final kind of channel content goal would be a readathon. Now listen, before we all be like, hey, hold on a second, you said you could barely keep to 1 video a week, how are you going to organise a readathon? Fair question. This is going to be the most casual, chill, no points, no forms, no teams, no nothing readathon ever. It'd just be me being like, hey, I love this TV show. I made some prompts about it. Please read if you want. I mean, I'm terrified that I don't have the followers, nor would anyone participate in this. I mean, I put it in Merb's Discord, which I will link in the description, and the guys there were like, yeah, we'd participate in this, but you know, I feel like they're my friends and they're going to participate because they're super loyal people. Would anyone else actually be interested? I don't know. Yeah, it would just be based on my favourite TV show, and I'd be like, here are the characters, here are the prompts for them. There'd be no points, no tracking, nothing. I think maybe I'd just do like sprints and maybe a Discord or something. I don't know. I do know that thinking about the prompts gets me excited. So I think I will do it at one point. I don't know when. I don't know if the season of like the new show is meant to be coming out this year. So maybe if it comes out in a certain month, I'll do the readathon that month. I don't know. But yeah. Should I just say that? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So that's a potential goal. I think I will do it. I just have to be a big girl and be brave and do it. And if no one participates, no one participates. Yeah. So that's my final goal. So those were my reading / content / personal goals for the year 2024. Let me know in the comments below. Do you set goals, or do you just don't want to put that kind of pressure on yourself? Do you have any similar goals to me? How many books do you want to read in 2024? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I actually did put a lot of thought into this for once, so I hope it turns out good. Yeah. If you like my video, give it a like and subscribe if you would like to see more of my content. All my social media links and anyone that I mentioned in this video will be in the description below. And I will see you in whatever the hell I post next. Bye!